Since some of you may not have access to the notebook program using smart software, I want to go over what the presentation for NETS will be like for the audience in the next few days. The presentation is on NETS. The objective of the lesson is to learn about NETS and how they correlate to Common Core, but how all of this equates to students leaving school ready to successfully participate in the digital world. In the teacher notes section, you can see the standards I'm addressing under NETS. As a technology coach, I'm going to be assisting teachers in using technology effectively. So, digital age learning. ISTE's NETS for students are the standards for evaluating the skills and knowledge students need to learn effectively and live productively in an increasingly global and digital world. What ISTE has come to show is that simply being able to use technology is it's no longer enough. Today's students need to be able to use technology for different purposes. They're not just playing games, they're analyzing, they're learning, and exploring. When our students leave school, digital age skills that will be vital to them will prepare them to work, live, and contribute to the social and civic fabric of their communities. As a nice overview, ISTE put together this graphic. These are the elements that they're addressing with all students: communication, collaboration, creativity, innovation, technology operations, digital citizenship, critical thinking, research, and information. So these are the fundamental elements that we need to think about as we are preparing our students every year as they go through school to be part of the digital community when they graduate. And here's my sales job. Why should you care? So again, the same elements. Being able to just use technology is long enough. Here's some pictures of our top students at our school. These students are why you should care. These are the students who will be contributing to the social and civic fabric of their communities in the future. They need to know how. The NMC Horizon Report is put out by a few different entities. This new media consortium, they've developed a strong reputation in anticipating emerging technologies. So that tells you what's coming. They can look at the next year, the next few years, the next 10 years, and help us figure out how to get our students ready for the future. I have attached to this presentation the new Media Consortium's report, their latest one that was put out in 2012, for additional information. The Horizon report gives us some indication right now of what's in our student futures. Right now, mobile devices and tablet computing, that's something that we should be looking at in our classrooms to get them ready. Personal learning environments, Students now can look at what kind of education they need and contribute by different methods. They're going to be expecting to contribute to their own learning. Game-based learning. This is one I'm still wrapping my mind around, but there's some really interesting things out there for our students to virtually participate when they can't be there and participate in person. And augmented reality, being able to look at things around our world and add to them in different layers. It's a really cool concept and something our students will be used to. So let's look at by grade and by age the kind of skills that we think our students need to master in order to become that really involved digital citizen. So preschool to grade 2, so kids who are aged 4 to 8, we're going to be looking at having them be able to look at original ideas and illustrate them using technology. They should be able to collect data. They should be able to use this computer safely. And even at this young age, they should be able to navigate in virtual environments. As they get a little older, they should be able to solve hardware and software problems, be able to do some troubleshooting. By themselves, they should have enough skills to be able to select the tools that they need to collect and analyze data. They should be able to recognize bias in digital sources. And they should be able to produce media-rich digital stories. Some more examples as our students grow older, grades 6 through 8. They should be able to create original animations or videos. More data gathering as they examine patterns and apply information for decision making. And students this age should be able to participate in online communities. As they finish up school, their skills should become more complex, more thinking. If we've done our job through the years, they will be able to now design and develop and test digital learning games. Apply more analytical skills when they create and publish online art galleries with examples over just different historical periods, cultures, countries. And I personally think this one, if we can get students to leave our school system being able to identify complex global issues, investigate, and present innovative, sustainable solutions, man, we've really done our job then. For North Slope Borough's tech plan, there were only 2 items that looked at technology and students directly. Here was one: the 8th grade students will annually participate in a technology literacy assessment, and the other being that they will be able to use technology to improve their academic achievement and academic goals. Pretty skinny. As far as the Common Core, Alaska Common Core and the Common Core both have technology skills embedded in the standards. I've linked to a little video here that's about 2 minutes long that addresses a company called Atomic Learning and tools that they have to look at Common Core and where technology is embedded. Edutopia has a really great blog by someone who went skill by skill and grade by grade, looking at, for example, kindergarten has an applied skill being able to log on using a one-word single sign-on. And she has a list that goes all the way up, it's all the way through 6th grade, but with about 3 pages, which I've included as a link to this document so that if teachers would like to see or analyze by grade, they can look at all these different skills. And when it's recommended that students learn these skills. So at our district, we don't really have a clear technology vision and direction, so it's really up to teachers to be proactive to help our students. So again, being able to just use technology is no longer enough. Our students have to be able to analyze, learn, and explore. And their digital skills are vital to prepare them for working and living and contributing, and not just participating, but really contributing to the social and civic fabric of our communities. And lastly, if I've convinced teachers, they might want to know how to get started. So just a few different ideas. They could ask somebody who is a tech-savvy person. They could look, oh, here it goes. They could look on YouTube for some videos. Atomic Learning is a site that our district subscribes to. There are tutorials and other evaluative materials out there to help. And grade level peers. So it doesn't just have to be in our district, it could be people teaching a grade level anywhere. If you'd like to see the original presentation, it will be up on Smart Exchange under the title Nets presentation, and the interactive document should be available for any teacher to download, modify as they see fit, and present themselves. Thanks for watching.